Hello, I'm Piyush Dave, a fintech professional, and today I'm going to show you something very special part, and that is a realistic behavior of the market. So we are going to see the market behavior in the real simulation. In the market, the price changes based on the news which flow. If it is a good news, then market behave positively, and if there's a bad news, then market behave negatively. Now, based on this good news and bad news, the supply and demand of the market has been counted. If the news flow is bad, then market behave negatively. If the news flow is good, then market behave positively. So what we are going to do in this complete video, we are going to generate this kind of a news in the simulation. So that means there are 5 categories of the news which we are going to generate randomly, and we are going to check what is happening in the change of the price with news flow. By changing the different prices, we are going to fire a algo also on these prices. So there will be a news flow, there is an unpredictable behavior of the price, and algo is trying to get the profit from this unpredictable behavior of the market. So it's an event based volatility we are going to create in actual environment. Then news driven behavior we are going to generate in the of the market. Then we are going to use a RSI as an algorithm. You can use multiple different algorithm for this. We made the system so safe that if there is a stop loss is happening, the algo is going to book that loss. It's okay to book the loss instead of wiping out all the capital. Then once we book the loss, we re-enter the position based on what is change in the market behavior. Once we do that process, we are continuously taking an advantage to see what is realistic market simulation happening in the market. Okay, now what is there in actual simulation? So there are 5 sentiments which are going to talk about 5 sentiments. So there is a bad sentiment, good sentiment, neutral sentiment, bad sentiment, and the worst sentiment. Now, based on these sentiments, we are going to change the price, and the price once go up or below, the algo is going to calculate the RSI, and based on that, it is going to trade. Next, this news flow which I have generated over here is so random in nature that the market is not going to know what news will be coming in every 10 to 15 seconds. So the delay which I've created is almost 10 to 20 seconds, and this is also in the random, like sometimes it generate the news in 14 seconds, sometimes it generate the news in 15 seconds. So we have the file called News.py which continuously generate the sentiments in every 10 to 15 seconds. See, in the market the news may come sometime in every second, 10 to 15 seconds. Sometimes it does not come for years and years, and this news will be read by the exchange, and based on that the market behavior is going to change. Once the price which is changing in the market is been stored somewhere, the RSI is going to fire the algo. So RSI is going to long or short or exit based on RSI, and we are going to see the realized PNL, unrealized PNL, and the complete summary which is happening to the actual simulation. Okay, so first part, if there's a good news coming, then we think, okay, so the price is going to go 2% up. So this 2% up is going to go like in 15 step with a delay of 0.5 second. Similarly, if the best news come, then we basically have 20 step of 33% market up. Then if the good news come, 2%, neutral news, no change in the market, no price impact. Bad news, 2% down. Worst news, 3% down. So that means we are going to change it. You can see here this complete part. Like for each news, we have decided what would be the movement. And once we understand this movement, we can basically work with our RSI logic also. So the uncertain behavior of the market has been created in a way that it look like a realistic market behavior. The price is round up for understanding in our case, but normally we may have 2 to 3 decimal in the actual market price also. Then in the RSI we have 15 cycles to collect the RSI signal. That means that's basically called as a warm-up phase. And once we get the RSI value, we are going to use this logic. If the RSI is below 30, then we are going to use a long entry. If the RSI is above 70, then we are going to use the short entry. So buy and sell signal is generated based on either RSI is below 30 or RSI is above 70. We are going to take a profit at 5% and we have just 1% of the loss in the exit. Now why the loss has been kept more? Because in some time in the change of a flicker of the price, it might show some loss. So I don't want that small changes book the loss. That's why the loss we have kept as 1%. But still we are going to book a loss for sure if the market is going against us. Next, we are going to exit the long position if the RSI is going to come up 50%, or we are going to exit the short position if the RSI is below 50%. So that means the RSI is normalized. Okay, if there is a wrong trades are happening due to the market volatility and RSI is not working well with the market news flow, then if total 5% of the drop in the capital, we are going to stop completely. The position size we have kept as 100 unit. So now there is a no change in position size. We kept it 100. We can change this position size also. So based on the news, we can change this price. We have some other algorithm also working on it. Then in this case, we kept the trade size as same every time. Then we are going to see the total trade, winning ratio, then losing ratio, everything in a same window. So let me tell you what is happening in the actual simulation. We have one file called news flow. We have one price called news flow. We have one file called price reactor, and there's a one file called algo. So we have three things. The news which is generated have the 5 category: bad news, good news, worst news, best news, and the neutral news. Now based on that, we are going to change the price with this logic. If it is a best news, 3% up, good news, 2% up, neutral news, 0% up, that means a small change in the price. Bad news, minus 2%, then worst news, minus 3%. And if there's nothing is coming, there's a small micro drift which will be continuously happening in the market. Okay, now I'm going to show you the actual principle of working. We are going to use the algo as RSI. You can use multiple algo in this. And in this, I kept the position size is same for all trade. Logically, you must change with the news flow the size of the trade, but that I cover into some other part also. So here we kept a logic of the uncertainty of the market in the center. Okay, so now let me show you how this actual algo works in market simulation environment. So this is my file which generate 5 different kind of news, and this is so random in nature that we even don't know what news is going to come in each iteration. So every 10 to 15 seconds, this is going to generate some news. Like, let me read it out for you. So for first, the news is generated worst, and that is significant earning miss, guidance sharply cut. So this is a worst news for a stock. And after the worst news come, the price is going to change based on this. Then again a bad news comes, supply delay, pushback, product release. Okay, supply delay is there and there's a pushback product. Now this continuously get generated in every 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, there's a good news come after certain time. Okay, now this flow which I have created in a this simulation is every 10 to 15 seconds. This won't happen in the market. Sometimes we get the news in every 10-15 seconds, but in actual practice we might don't get any news for even 2 months or even a years also. So let's this environment like neutral, there's a neutral uh, news which has come, then bad news has come. Now we want to see what is happening with this news with the price. Okay, so I keep this window in one side and it keep on generating that kind of a news. We are going to see the three things at the same time. So this window this windows tell us okay, what kind of a news is flowing. Like bad news is flowing currently, the bad sentiment is going on with the market. Okay, now let me start the exchange price. What is happening with the change in price with this kind of a news flow? Okay, so the market has started, there's a bad news which is happening. Let me align this video, let me align this windows so that we can able to see what is happening with the news flow. Okay, so for a second you need to wait. Okay, see here, let me align. Okay, great. So now you can see here there's a change in bad news, good news continuously happening. There's a good news, the market is going 2% up, you can see in the 15th step. Okay, now there's no news is flowing, the market will drip up and downs. Okay, bad news has come, the market is falling 2%. This actually happened in the market, this actually happened in the market. So bad news, 2% stock is down. Okay, the market is now waiting. There's no news flow currently. So if there is no news flow, the market is in a wait. Okay, there's a worst news has come. So the market has reacted and it basically jumping -3%. Okay, neutral news has come. The neutral news has come. The market is not going to behave on a neutral news. It will take a small drift, small up and down movement based on the supply and demand because the news is neutral. Okay, worst news has again come. I hope you can see what is happening. The worst news which has been generated over it, and the market is behaving with this worst news. The bad news has come again. The market is going to behave on the bad news for sure. It takes, even in actual market also, it takes 10 to 15 seconds to react. And in our simulation also, it is taking 10 to 15 seconds to react to the bad news or good news. See, worst news has come and the market is behaved 3% down in the price. Okay, now this price is continuously flowing up and down. Now let me start my algo also. So first I will adjust this window. So all the three windows is going to work together. You just need to wait for a while so that I can adjust all the window together. It's quite difficult in the live environment to do this process. Okay, great. We have adjusted this. So now we have two things which is happening at the same time. One is the change in the news, then the change in the price. Now I'm going to show you my algo, which is going to start with this window. Okay, the algo has started. It will be first in the warm-up phase. So it will keep on collecting the prices. So let me keep this window here. So we have second window over here and we have third window over here. Okay, just I need to align this so that everything will be visible to us in a same window. Okay, great. I think the alignment has done very nicely. Okay, we have the bad news. Okay, we got the long position by RSI because RSI is oversold. But the bad news has come. We have to book the stop loss. We have exited the long position. The RSI is below the value. The RSI is below 30, so that's why it has taken a long position. But the market got the bad news, so that's why the price fall like anything. Okay, now we are going to book one more stop loss here. See, we exited the position. The RSI is too much oversold, but there's a continuous negative sentiments are coming. Okay, we got one more long position. Okay, we are in a loss of 3100. Three stop losses triggered because there's a continuous negative news is coming. So sometime it happened. There's a continued negative news is coming. So that's why the market is behaving very nicely. Okay, good news has come. The market is going to go up for sure 2%, and we are going to book a profit at 600. The RSI is above the value, so we have taken a short position. Short position. And again, the good news has come. Okay, see, we have taken a short position. The market is against us. So we have to book a stop loss. We have taken one more short position because the RSI is above certain value. Okay, again, one more good news has come. Very nice. See, the best part is I have no control over it. The market is going against us. We have one more short entry because the 90. Okay, we are going to stop this algo. The algo is going to stop. Okay, we have basically hit the 5% of the capital. See, this is the actual market scenario which happened with every trader. So you work with the logic of RSI. The best part which has happened over here is it has basically shown what happened the with the technical part. Like we were working on RSI, and RSI was right, but market was so choppy that the RSI logic was not working. So whenever you are taking a long position, the worst news is coming. Whenever you are taking a short position, the good news was coming. So that's why it was a continuous stop loss. This is the actual market scenario which happened with everyone. See how many loss we have made. So this is not the part of, like, I'm not going to show, I'm not trying to show that this RSI is the best algo. I'm trying to show whatever technique you are using, the market unpredictable behavior is a supreme. So if the market unpredictable behavior is there, you need to come out of the actual trade. You need to book a stop loss. We are going to run our algo one more time to see what is happening. Okay, so I'm going to run my algo one more time so that I can show you. Okay, now we are in a phase of collecting the prices from the market, news flow, market drift, which is happening with the market. Okay, see, the price has been collected, so the RSI will be calculated. The news is flowing continuously, randomly. Okay, the RSI is 44, no trade will be taken. The price is above certain value, the RSI has above 700. Okay, we book a stop loss because the market was going very fast against us. See, I'm trying to show what is happening actually in the market. So the RSI signal is perfect. Our entry is also perfect, but the news is against us. You can see the good news has come. We are going to book one more stop loss. Okay, we have book one more stop loss. We have again the short entry because the RSI is above the value. So that's why people says, okay, indicators are not working. This is a reason behind it. Okay, the bad news has come. We are going to get the profit for sure. The price is falling like anything. Okay, we book a profit. Okay, no RSI signal because the price is below. There's a micro drift. Okay, we book one profit here. The price is neutral. The RSI is cooling down because the news is neutral. So there's a small change in the price which is happening. Okay, the RSI is cooling down. RSI is below the value, and we got the long entry. The worst news has come. We got the long entry. Okay, the 3% down. Okay, one more stop loss. Great. So RSI is working perfectly in the logic. Like for RSI below the value, we should must take. Okay, one more stop loss. Great, great. See, the RSI logic is correct. Okay, we are algo stop. We blow one more 5%. So that's why people says the logic of algo and RSI and other MACD, why it is not working, because this RSI and other part does not consider the news flow. So the change of the price is been calculated. See, RSI, the price is continuously falling, so RSI is going to be low. So try to take a long position, but the sentiment is negative. Okay, let me run it one more time to see the great behavior of the market. So we are actually getting the best recording ever because I'm not changing anything in the news flow. I'm not changing anything which is happening with the price. I'm just showing, okay, if there's a bad news, the market is going to behave on the bad news for sure. You can see the market actually behave like this. Market start falling like this. So it's keep on collecting. See, the bad news, the good news has come. The RSI will be calculated based on this. 37 is the RSI. RSI is neutral. We are not going to trade anything. RSI is going up because the good news has come. RSI is still a neutral. The price is neutral. That's why. If the RSI go above 70, then okay, we got a short entry. I just want like the actual behavior. Short entry. Okay, market is behaving like anything. Okay, we got one realized profit of 400. Okay, again the RSI is below 30. Below 30. I hope some good news come. Okay, good news has come. We are going to get the profit for sure. C. RSI is 30 neutral. RSI is 38 neutral. If the RSI go above 70, then okay, we are a profit of okay. The market is falling, 3% falling. The market is falling like anything. The RSI is going to go below 30 for sure. The market is falling. Okay, RSI is still neutral. It's not going to take any position. Okay, we are going to get one more worse news. So the RSI is going to go below 26. Okay, we got one long position at 27. The stop loss is triggered because the price is falling like anything. It's falling like a very sharply. We got one more long position. Okay, good news has come. We are going to get the profit. Okay, we book a profit at 700. See the market behavior. Okay, we are in a long ended no. Okay, the RSI is below. We have got the entry at 720. I hope But there's a bad news. Okay, we are going to get the stop loss for sure. For sure. Okay. See, sometime while cutting also, we get a lot of, we need a lot of speed to cut it. So we need a algo for such kind of a choppy market behavior. Okay, we got one more long entry because the RSI is below. Let's hope, some good news has come. Okay, we are neutral news. RSI is very oversold. So that's why it's in a long position. If the bad news has come, then we are going to get a loss because we're in a long position. There's no good or bad news. Neutral news is flowing. Okay, the market is actually behaving very neutral way because there was no news. Okay, good news has come. We are going to get the profit. We've taken the profit. The RSI is above 70. Above 70, we are going to get a short position as 709. 709, we have the short position. Okay, worst. Okay, we are going to get the profit for sure. The worst news has come. Okay, we book a profit. See, the RSI is working with a right logic, but we have no control over this. We have no control over this. We have no control over this. Now, due to that, the RSI might make a loss, but this is actual market behavior. So if you don't put a stop loss, then you will be in a trouble. So the best way to work with the market is this way. Okay, RSI is a neutral. The news is also neutral. I basically trying to show the worst case which is happening, continuous news flow in particular stock. Okay, neutral, neutral, neutral. RSI is above 70. We are going to get a short position for sure. Okay, we have one short position. Okay, we book the profit. We book the profit. 1500 rupees a profit. Okay, the RSI is below value, so we are going to get a long position. Long position, long position. We have long position. I hope the positive news come. Okay, bad news has come. We are going to get a stop loss for sure. We're going to get a stop loss for sure. Bad news has come. Stop loss at 700. RSI is oversold. We are going to get a long position for sure. We are going to get a profit for this trade for sure. Because the good news has come. Okay, we book the profit also. See, this is the actual behavior of the market we are recording currently. We got two stop loss, big stop loss like 5%. Again, we are running our algo third time. And this is the actual market behavior. Okay, we are going to get a short position for sure. 711, we have short position. We got a stop loss. We get one more. We got a one more profit. Okay, see how fast it is happening. We could not even able to see what is happening. Very fast it is happening. Still I've created a lot of delay in the market. Like here I created a 10-second delay. Here I've created 2 to 3 second delay. Even in the position also I created 2 to 3 second delay. But in the actual positions, this won't happen. This happens very fast. This happened very fast. So we got one more long position. Okay, we got one more profit, 1500. Six, keep on running. Keep on running. We are going to take a profit all one more 400 profit. 1900 is the profit. We can keep on running this. Okay, RSI is neutral. The RSI is going to be oversold for sure. Bad news has come. Again, the RSI will be cooled down. We have no position. We have no position because RSI is not above 70. The bad news has come. No, no news. Okay, good news has come. The RSI may go above the value. So we might take a short position. Okay, the RSI is not increasing. RSI is not increasing. If we get one more good news, so there might be RSI is still RSI is neutral. You can see RSI is cooling down because the neutral news has flew. So you can keep on doing this. Okay, we are in a profit of 1900. Okay, the RSI is going to go below because we got a bad news. And just keep on running, and we are going to see this kind of a magic every day in the market. We got one long position because the RSI is very much below the value. Long position is 698. I hope some positive news come because as per the RSI logic, it's correct. But news flow is also important. As per the RSI logic, we must be long at RSI equal to 21. But market behave with the logic of what? The news flow. I hope some good news come, then the market is going to behave good. There's no news is coming, neutral, continue neutral news is coming. So that's why market is in a range bound mode. Okay, again neutral news has come. Market is in a range bound mode. Small drift is happening in the market, small drift. Okay, bad news has come. We are going to book a stop loss for sure. Stop loss at 800. Even the RSI was low, but even the RSI was low, but the market has got the bad news. We are again in a long position because the RSI is below certain value. RSI is below 30. So we are in a long position. 685 is our long position. 685. 685. Okay, neutral value, neutral value. I hope some good news come, then only we are going to get a profit. 685 is our entry. Okay, the news flowing is a neutral. That means no news in the market. Normally, the news does not come so fast. Okay, we basically end the position because the RSI has come above 50. So that's why the position has been closed by the RSI logic. It's working so beautifully. It's showing an actual market scenario. So in this complete video, what I was trying to show you that even if your algo is correct, see we got a short position, even if the algo is correct, the news flow also impact a lot. So you need to keep a stop loss. This shows the best market behavior. This shows the best market behavior, or it shows the perfect uncertainty which can happen in the market. So you need to keep a stop loss in the system every time. Okay, we got a bad news. We are going to get a profit. Okay, we got a mean reversal also. So that's why it's book a profit at 200. The RSI is going to be oversold. So we got a long entry. A 675. Okay, we are going to get a stop loss for sure. Bad news has come. Stop loss. See, this is the best thing which we have seen. We got a long entry and okay, best news has come. We got a one stop loss, huh? We got a one stop loss. The good news has come. We are going to get the profit for sure. Okay. See, it shows the exact market behavior. Exact market behavior. very beautifully, very beautifully executing, very beautifully. So I hope the things which I am trying to show you is clear to you. Thank you very much.